What's up, you guys? Today I have for you 5 songs that I wish Elvis would have recorded in his career that he either started and never finished or just never got around to. So the first one on my list is Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry.
I was out chopping cotton and my brother was baling hay.
Now, Elvis did actually goof around with this song during the song High Heeled Sneakers in 1967, I believe it was. You hear that the guitar player just starts playing bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, and then he goes, well, I was out chopping cotton and my brother was baling hay. You can listen to it right here.
Well, I was out chopping cotton and my brother was baling hay.
So that is the end of Elvis experimenting with that song, and then he just goes right into put on your red dress, baby, and went into High Heeled Sneakers. So that's number 1, Ode to Billy Joe. Elvis just would have done it so well. It's a Southern Gothic. It could have been done in 1969 along the lines of In the Ghetto and Kentucky Rain and Don't Cry Daddy, songs like that. I imagine him doing it in that kind of style. I mean, Bobby Gentry did a lot of duets with Glenn Campbell, and of course Elvis did Gentle on My Mind, the Glenn Campbell song, in 1969. He was really getting into that Southern Gothic style storytelling country, which was absolutely perfect for him. Next on the list is Bring It On Home to Me, a Sam Cooke song, one of my all-time favorite songs. I absolutely love this song. Elvis would have absolutely killed it. I love singing this song. I love doing it with a little bit of Elvis flavor with it when I sing it. And I could see Elvis doing this song in both 1960 and 1969, but this song didn't come out until 1962, so it would have had to be 1969, even though I would love to hear him sing it with a floaty voice in 1960, like, oh, if you should ever. But, and then, like, 1969, it could have been more, if you should ever change your mind. 2 totally different versions that could have been really, really good. It's a great song. One of the best songs ever written, in my opinion. Elvis would have absolutely killed it.
If you ever change your mind.
Next on the list, I Who Have Nothing by Tom Jones. I just want to hear Elvis do the ending note. The ending note of this song is amazing. Tom Jones kills it. Check it out right here. Can you imagine Elvis hitting that note in 1976? Like during Younger Room sessions, he would have absolutely destroyed that note. It would have been so good. It would have been a lot like I'll Never Fall in Love Again, because that's also a Tom Jones song. That's how I see him arranging it at the time. Or even like 1975, like Green Grass and Home Time, but no, more 1976. It's more of a belter operatic song for him to hit. And that note he would have just killed. Next on the list is So Real by Lance Lipinsky and the Lovers. Lance is a great guy, phenomenal entertainer. This song, I believe, he put out in like 2017, so there's no way Elvis could have recorded it, but I wish he had. He would have killed it in, again, 1960, or maybe even like 1958, again in that floaty voice. Here, check out a little clip of Lance's version.
Love is hard to conceive.
So Lance wrote this song, and it's super cool. I recommend you check it out. I'll leave the link in the description for this song. Make sure you go buy it, download his album Roll. It's amazing. Lance is not paying me to say this. It's just a really, 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 really good album. So, like, I can hear Elvis doing it a lot like the way that Lance did it. It's like, love is hard to achieve. He really would have gotten it well. Last but not least,
Some y'all never done south too much.
is Cryin' Time. Now, Elvis goofed around with this song a lot in his career. You hear him goofing around with it with the Sweet Inspirations, and I think Glenn is at the piano. In the rehearsals for That's the Way It Is, he's just going, oh, well, it's crying time again, you're gonna leave me. He's singing it super high, just like playing around, making it funny. But then, I believe in 1973, he actually did it for real on stage. He never did it in the studio, but he actually sang it on stage. So I wish he'd given it a real take in the studio. But I'm just going to play a little clip of this song so I don't get copyright dinged. Like all these songs, I'm just playing a little clip. Check out Elvis's version, and That's the Way It Is, and in 1973.
I can see the faraway look in your eyes.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just thrown together in the car. I took one of my business cars, wrote some songs on the back that I wish Elvis recorded, and put it together. enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel. I don't know why I shot this in landscape, now that I'm looking at it. Not landscape, horizontal. But, yeah. TCB, everybody.